The Mildew Children. It's time for us to set forth on a journey, along a road strewn with ashes and lime, away from the rising sun, trailing the distant night lights. Let moles be our guides.
That's just what I needed. A crow cries outright by their everlasting oak. Oh, lords, but things are coming. My rotten heart feels it. But what are you trying to tell? You're warning me for a reason, there's no doubt about it. It felt like a bad omen when the magpie flew in through the window at dawn. Should read the incarnation at the doorstep, or I should have. Curfew, hey, what's on your mind this time? Offered your aid, and now just standing there as if interred. Are you going to lament about the mistress again? Oh, don't even mention her. Let's go, come on. Have a look at the sun. The dad shall be died ere noon. Yeah, it would be unwise to anger the dad. Little Grave was already worried that we wouldn't have time to serve the meals to her wards. She cares for their welfare more than her own. And what vexing spirit got a hold of me? So what's on your mind, Curve? Tell me already, I won't reveal it to anyone. Although, perchance I might, but you are well aware, my meek listeners are hardly eager to gossip. Haven't you heard the crow? I wonder what it was trying to tell. Obviously, it was asking for food. Probably doesn't want to pick in the dry field. Everything's so bitter there. A stringer on the tongue. It's like you've tasted it yourself. Believe me, I've tasted those roots myself. Why are you smiling? Let's hurry up while the bread's still warm from the oven. The smell of it makes me want to eat a crust. Too bad I can't. Why is that? Come on, Curve. The living don't share meals with the dead. Let's go already. And when we're there, remember well, you can't disturb the seeds that the abundant bodies turned into. They must sprout, turn into fresh and fragrant grass. Have you eaten anything since yesterday? You must be serving them all you have. I can find myself some bread, but what about them? They'll start reaching out of the ground with their hands. Horrible! But when the dead are fed, it's okay to snooze a little. Let's go already. And when we're there, remember well, you can't disturb the seeds that the abundant bodies turn into. They must sprout, turn into fresh and fragrant grass. By the way, have you heard about last night's dead man? My last sorrow of a husband. Tell me what it was about. A hunter was mauled yesterday. They say he went into the woods to cut down the enchanted linden, probably trying to make a spear out of it. Weren't 4 dead before him not enough? And nearly in the same place. It's so horrible, you should have seen it. When they found him, he'd be almost all chewed up. Let's not go into much detail because you like to vividly describe everything. Okay, I'll tell you that. Such a sight I don't get to see very often. Nearly everything got chewed. Sorrow of a husband? That's right. We didn't get wet before sundown, for his grave wasn't ready yet, so we had to wait until the moon arrived. What if his soul was taken away by Fitness Firebrand? She would have dragged him away, not to be seen again ever. What a nightmare! Are you still wandering around in the dry field at night? Of course! Every 3rd moon I'm making sure no one rises from the grave. Imagine if the dead were to start wandering around the village. Horrific! Have you ever seen a dead man rise? They wouldn't dare, not in my presence. After all, I will the scythe. That's why I'm here, observing. You know how the dead are afraid of scythes, especially boys. It's the only way to get them back.
And girls?
Girls will come out, cry on your shoulder, and go back to sleep on their left side.
Will this happen to me after I'm dead? Will I be rising from the earth as a forlorn undead, vainly seeking comfort on the shoulder of my faithful friend? Why does it have to be the left side?
I, by the way, asked them. They are silent, so I don't know. Maybe it's more comfortable that way. When I sleep on the ground, I always lie on my left side too. It's really better that way.
How do you know? You said it yourself, you haven't seen them rise.
Okay, first of all, I didn't say I haven't seen it. But actually, yeah, never seen anything like that. Haha, I've heard many true stories from the elder priestess. I wish I had her experience. What if I'm too falter seeing a dead man? Or should I probably say undead man? Hehe.
That's it, I'm done talking about dead people. That is an easy way to get yourself ill.
Yesterday, I was snoozing on a grave and made up a riddle. You won't guess it in 100 years.
Try me.
Once upon the bull's feast day, gathered deer, wolf, corpse, and crow. Lady Autumn then said, "Bring a worthy sacrifice to delight the spirits of the woods." Then Crow did say, "Cow, what blood is there in my to please the spirits? Offer up the wolf." Wolf replied, "Who dares to raise a fang against Wolf, son of the woods? Offer up the corpse." The corpse remained silent, but with bony finger pointed at the deer. Then deer did speak, "So be it, I shall be the one sacrificed." So, whom did they offer as the sacrifice?
The corpse.
Correct! How did you figure that out? Used your magic, huh?
I don't even know what I said that. Probably my witchy get pushed me to the right answer.
No fair. You're supposed to think about riddles not like that, and the solution is actually this. Crow says why he can be sent to be eaten by spirits, then Wolf does the same. We can understand what the corpse says since we are alive, but animals do understand the language of the dead, everyone knows that. That's why the corpse points at deer to recite us their will. And deer repeats word to word, "So be it, I shall be the one sacrificed." That's it.
I see. The dry field, a symbol of the cycle and blessed change, by the will of the mistress, has become an eternal reminder of our sisterhood's inevitable demise. I feel the evil gaze, dozens of spirits, no doubt, are watching our every move. The living are certainly not welcome here. I wouldn't have set foot in this place without Little Grave. How does she get between the graves so easily, barefoot?
So don't you sleep out on me here. Remember what I told you about the seeds?
They will rise from the earth as restless spirit.
Curve, that's not it. You haven't been listening yet, have you? Let's go and don't you dangle any pebbles on me. Looks like made it in time. Here they are, resting. Oh, look, they're dug a fresh one. For whom, I wonder?
An empty grave. No, don't look into the open flash of the earth. The spirits are just waiting for me to sleep up. One touch of theirs and my soul be twisted in an instant. Perhaps I shouldn't eavesdrop.
The scared rituals are not meant for outsiders to observe, though Lilgrave doesn't seem to care. Goya, my precious, do you hear me? I'm sorry I left you alone for 2 days. Will you forgive me? I brought some bread, still warm from the stove. I see you haven't eaten anything since our last meeting. Are you sad? Don't cry. Soon it shall be time for you to return to us. It will be very, very soon. Oh, Lilgrave, you're always so keen-hearted. What's that rumbling come from the village? What is it? Oh, the timing couldn't be poorer. The procession is heading straight towards us. And who's the hero of the occasion? Or, the heroine? My clouded eyes are trying to deceive me. Well, they still bring me prophetic dreams, for that I am grateful. It'll be a long walk for the crowd. Of course, well, that's fine. 6 suns will change while Lilgrave is... Why, are they seeing Julia off? Is it over already? It is. Turns out she turned 19 today. No, I mean your rounds. Are you done so soon? Sure did. That's good. That'll change 7 heights while I wait. Oh, come on. Everyone is used to me here. Only Koya has been buried just 3 days ago. I can't even believe that Blessed Change is waiting for Julia already. Blessed Change. Cursed Change. The most important day, the celebration of life itself. But not for our circle. Oh, the crowd will not be happy with my presence. As long as we are deprived of the change, we have no place here. Though, the hell does it matter? Let them think what they want. Let them whisper. I'll stay to watch the procession.
The procession is coming. A witch.
So it begins. Yes, a witch, and what of it? They heard lies about us from the accursed mistress, and repeat them again and again. Oh, I shouldn't have spoken about the Great One like that. How happy I'm for you, Julia. Blessed change to you. Thank you, kind priestess. Don't be afraid, I'll guide you. It won't hurt, I promise.
Don't be afraid, you're over here right now. 'Tis hard to believe our time together has ended so swiftly. Farewell, I thank the stars and the earth for all the happiness we shared.
Till we meet again, send my love to the children. Soon it shall be their lot to raise their own mother. Remember the troubles and sorrows of your past life. Clench them in your fists. On the other side, leave them by the roots of an old elm tree. So, Julia, the Aloquid, brought into this world on the 4th moon, nurtured by the cold soil, are you ready to accept the bonds of Mother Earth and ancestors of moss, mold, and human root? She's clearly scared. No wonder. A mere sight of the procession already makes my heart race, let alone if I were in her place.
Encouragement from the crowd.
Ready. The voice is trembling. Ready to drown in darkness and gasping for air, follow the sound to freedom. Ready. Ready to wander through the bottomless well until a blissful rebirth. Ready. And finally, do you wish to once again become a link in the endless chain of life? Yes, I wish with all my heart. My clever girl, come, they're awaiting you. Take this vial of black milk. Do you recall its other name? Yes, the last tears of joy. Great. Drink it all, for the tears are sweet and pleasant. Don't be afraid of anything. Lord, she's trembling all over. Drinks the veil. Oh, you're such a brave girl. See? It's not scary in the slightest. Nods and smiles. Julia, your time has come. Look into the bosom of the earth. Surrender thyself to her warm material embrace. She will cover you like a fuzzy blanket and preserve your peaceful slumber. While I will whisper lullabies until your next birth, who will eagerly await your return.
So true! Come back, sir! Have a safe journey!
Breathe, Julia. Breathe in the tart flavor of dead grass. Listen to its joyful whisper. Look at the sun. At dusk it will be your guide to the other side. Julia, you're such a good girl. Don't worry, I won't leave you. Honestly, I won't.
Makes a cut with a scythe.
Living soul cries out, she's alive, she's alive. To the woods she goes, she's alive, but it hurts. Merely earth trembles, she's alive, she's alive. Bones were being for her into the lot, there she bursts. Hooray!
Hooray! Have a good journey, Julia! Go safely! Keep silent.
Even the grass is rustling happily, singing of the departing soul. Yes, Julia's journey will continue soon. But will mine? Oh, there is no need for idle worries to cloud the sweet departure. It's time to return to the village. Even though the joyous hum has repelled the spirits, it is still comfortable here, amidst the dry grass.
Kerfil and Little Grave return to the village.
Poise. Well, I don't know how else to call you, witch. Outcast, what does the Torang want? Kerfil is my name, though to be called Poisel is not uncommon either. Why do you ask, ruthless one? I want to know what life has in store for me. Is there room for happiness on the path that's chosen for me?
Don't tell you want me to fortune tell for nothing. No, go ask for worms for divination. They'll tell you for sure.
And how will you pay?
Outcast shows a beer fang.
Here, is that a fair price? I can't believe it. How could she have gotten one of these? She must have stolen it. Does she really not know the value of beer, thanks? Well, alright, I'll tell you.
Draws water.
Spit. What? Spit in the water. You want to know our own destiny, don't you? Then something from you needs to get into the water. I can cut off a lock of your hair or spill some of your blood if you prefer it. Spits. Who would have thought I would command the loss of existence for the sake of homeless tramp? She still dares to hope for happiness. So naive. So the incantation, why don't we try the one Lyra came up with the other day? I have no doubt of her mastery with words. Whisper the incantation. O Mother Earth, reveal the face of another. O Lord Warrior, whisper your will to daughter. I see so smooth, whispering owls, the distortion of faces, the silence of clouds, the reflection of mine shows the faces of gods. All of you kneel, I'll be breaking the bonds. Take the handful of witch dust and throw it on the surface of the water. Lords, the eyes are truly deceiving me today. Scattering? White but with a couple of large lumps, and the shape here is uneven. Marvelous.
Interpret literally.
I see great fortune awaits you, wealth and respect too, and should you not succumb to greed, your wishes shall be fulfilled and you'll be happy till the last day. You're lying. A beautiful tale for a poor girl seeking comfort and peace. But I value truth more than fantasies stirring the foolish minds. Tch, believe it or not, your fate is now sealed in stone. Are you suggesting to believe this nonsense? You're mistaking me, Poisil. You wouldn't believe my words had there been more ill in them, wouldn't you? Yes, life is not without misfortunes, and the life of a Peri is filled with them day after day, as I suppose is yours. Would you have believed in witch? Have you heard something like that? She's right. I would have doubted and performed the rite again. Swear by the skies that you spoke the truth. I swear the skies bear witness to my words. Satisfied? I see you don't fear the wrath of the lords. Well, have it in your way. Priestess, I have a question for you as well. What do you want? I want to know what awaits an outcast after death. Huh? Oh, I see. So... Why are you so hesitant? Speak your mind, especially since she's such a truth lover. Come on, is it that bad? Well, outcasts have no ancestors, no name, no calling. They don't even have a soul. You don't. No soul, of course, there is none. That's why you'll never see a new birth. So that's how it is. I've been mocked by a cursed fate. But outcasts live in one body longer than others. They live through the sundown just like we do, a mercy granted by the mistress to the doomed. Under her breath, he wasn't lying after all. Damn it. Walks away. And I'll suffer the same fate, irrevocable death. So for the mistress, there's no difference between a witch and an outcast. How low have we fallen, eh? I can't get my head around the fact that she and outcast got such a bright future. They usually starve to death. Have you ever predicted such a thing before? Not often. I remember predicting something akin to that for a hunter who was mauled by a boar a week later. Why remind me? It still makes me sick to my stomach. At least this very happiness awaits him in the new life. Look what the homeless girl paid me for the fortune-telling. Show the beer fang. No way! A beer one! I wonder where she got it from. Stole it, that's for sure, and you know better. Trick the silly girl and are pleased with yourself. Just kidding, huh? Serves her right. Well, where else could she get that kind of valuable? Outcasts have always been thieves. Priestess! Priestess, help! There's a little girl lying there by the elm tree, not breathing, not responding. That's definitely for you to take care of. Near the prayer stone? Yes, right by it. Got it. Sorry, Curve, I'm off. See ya! Lords, yeah, I often walks there. Can you describe what she looked like? I beg you, Earth, please tell me that it is not my sister who has left us. Well, wearing a dark robe with amulets around her neck, and I think she had a bracelet just like yours. The Lord, so feeble. Yeah, no, this cannot be happening. So this is what the crow warned me about, and I was too dumb to understand. Oh, the heart nags in pain and the dreadful tidings. No, there's no time for this. Hold on. Boy walks away. It seemed to be subsiding. Hurry to the sister. Yeah. The most talented sister, the youngest and most potent, awaited the great Dormition with such fervor, so adored, playing the weaker maiden, dancing the springtime dance of the earth. none of this will be anymore. Only eternal wandering underground and not a bit of peace. All is lost. Great Mother, why did you take her away so untimely? Haven't we suffered enough? Shall we all perish at the will of the stubborn mistress? Please do not be angry with me, poor daughter of the earth, but I cannot help witches at all. Forgive me for being so useless. But Mother Earth will not abandon you. She will bring you back to life, that's for sure. Take no offense that I cannot aid your sister. We understand. You can go, priestess. We'll take care of it ourselves. Soft earth to you, Ea. I apologize once more. What is this? Is Mother Earth really wants to get us, or the evil spirits? Have we truly deserved such a punishment? Stop talking nonsense, Lyra. Calm down. How can I be calm now? Unholy forces want to bury us. Took away our sister 8 nights before the Dormition. What can we do now? And so there's only 3 of us left in the circle, a trinity of doomed souls. We have but one solution. We shall perform the Dormition ritual as 3. What else is left to us? How's that nonsense? Oh, Kerfa, how clueless you are. The 3 of us won't achieve anything. We'll simply perish in vain. Have you considered what will happen then? Of course you haven't. But what else can we do? For generations we performed our dreadful rite as 4, and you just decided that there is another way? Naturally. It's all so simple, ain't it? Oh, have you forgotten? The whole village rests on our shoulders, and if we fail, everyone will die. Every living soul. Forgive my foolishness. You know yourself I have not yet had the chance to conjure during the shortest night. Because of your foolishness, the evil spirits will strangle the whole village. What do you suggest then? My suggestion is to not do something irreparably stupid. Is it so difficult to understand? Stop burking our sister's death. You two are acting like dogs. Let us ponder on our own as befits witches. We'll ask for wisdom from the well water and the ash tree, hoping for their aid. Listen to what Lyra says. We won't figure out anything now. At sunset, we shall hold the wake for the deceased sister. Afterward, go home, seek the enlightenment from the water, lay out the bones, recall the forbidden rites, call the devils for all I care, find the solution at any cost. In 2 nights, we shall gather again, discuss what we have thought of. Only 8 nights left until the Dormition. 8 nights, Lord's all gracious. At sundown, Careful goes to see off her deceased sister. Cannot call it a good evening. Come in, Vavna awaits. What does she want? A curve. You're leading the funeral today. Aya has departed. You will now take her place as the youngest of us. Oh, it's my turn to lead the rites. Do you remember all the increases and incantations? A moment. I want to say my farewells before assuming my new role. Like a novice to a youngest witch. I'm coming. Should I go upstairs? No, I have everything I need for the ride. Careful, you're the youngest witch now. It's up to you to lead the ritual. I know it. I'm ready. Aya, the time has come for me to replace you, to be guiding the soul to another world. Oh, is that so? Hands over a vial with the tincture. Here, take it. Do you remember what is and how it's applied? Honestly, your feeble mind worries me to no end. It's the ash grey tincture, made for bonding with the spirit of the deceased. I will be in my sister's place. My mouth shall voice her anguish. My body shall be guided by her will. One must drink at least 8 drops, but no more than 11, or else you lose your own soul. That's correct. Rest and prepare, then join us. We'll offer funeral gifts together. Here is the stuff for your journey, beloved sister. It will serve as a reliable support during your long wanderings. Do not be afraid of loneliness. It will warm you on cold nights. On your way, you will meet your sisters. They're already waiting for you. Wooden shoes, they don't stumble 100 miles away, and where you always have the strength to take another step. Perhaps we will all have to wander the lands of the dead forever. Even 3 pairs of shoes will crumble beneath our feet. Share the sweet prosphora with me, dear sister. When will you have a chance to eat again? When the time comes for you to depart, fear not, I will help you find the way. Turn your dead eyes to the sun that sets behind the forest. It will light your way to the underworld. When you get down, you will see the 2 springs on both sides, the left one covered with white lilies, and the right one guarded by moles. Don't drink from the left one. Bow to the moles, saying, I am thirsty, allow me to drink, and drink from that spring. Don't wander there alone, you'll get lost. And don't cry, call at once to one of the sisters. Grisa, Wisha, Ovetka, they will be waiting. The day will come and you and the others will rise again from the earth as the wormwood rises in summer. Believe it with all the sincerity you can muster. It's time to begin. Oh, my heart flutters again. I remember Aya writhing in pain as she drank the tincture. Is the potion really that vicious? But I'm older, and I've long used to tinctures. I'll manage. Dubs away.
Drink the tincture.
Our souls are about to intertwine, and will be the executor of the last will, feeling the agony of soul trapped in an immovable body. Earth, give me the strength to endure this ordeal. There it is. The witch's flame is burning in my belly. I can feel its raging flow, or is the sisters already taking over? Either way, I'm ready. I can breathe, as if my throat is shackled. From now on, I surely breathe for both of us. Oh, the heart is racing. It feels that death is near. It's afraid. Breathe deeper. Breathe. Breathe. The souls entwining, whirling in their final dance. Such dances are not without pain, that I know for sure. Warmth, sorcerous strength fills out the body. The soul trembles. It's time to begin. The prosphora has grown moldy, died. I'm ill-feeding the beloved sister. Take a bite. This isn't me eating prosphora, it's you, Aya. Savor your last supper. Oh, disgusting. No wonder this food is not for the living, and at least it's treat for my sister. Take a bite. It's clear why the living don't share meals with the dead. Ugh, it's getting worse again. Ugh. Oh no, the cursed god is on fire. The other soul is trying to break free, scratching from within. No, Aya, no! Calm down, I won't let you go. No! The ritual is not over yet. Not over. Bear with me. You're hurting me. Breathe deeper. It will be over soon. Breathe. Has she subsided? Yes, praise the Lord. I must continue with all strength that still remains to guide the raging soul into the right path at last. Spirits of nature, of trees, Rivers and roots, calm your raging temper. I command you, show me the restless soul away to the world of the dead. Accept the sacrifice in gratitude for your help, eternal ones. Let the blood of the lamb nourish the earth, and his body become food for you, mighty ones. Witches slaughtered the lamb. Young and tender blood, the spirits have surely been pleased. Wouldn't dare to oppose my will now. It's time for the incantation. Be free, Aya. Hear this fearful song of the breachers, the gentle whisper of the earth, and the laughter of mad feeds. Fear not, the nature today obeys you and I. Run, sister, the spirits accompany you on your final journey. Don't stop, don't turn around, don't get back, don't stop, don't turn around, don't get back. Run after the dying sun, its heat will warm your soul. Run after its last ray, as long as it shines, the way is open to you. Run, warm blood paves your path. Don't stop.
Thank you for playing the prologue. If you enjoyed the game, tell your friends about it and wishlist the full game.